But from one duck to another, the fight that we all knew that was going to happen, Canelo Alvarez, Edgar Berlanga.
I'm pretty sure we said this on DR Sports.
You said this months ago.
No, we said it when we were at the other studio.
We said this months ago.
I said he's probably going to fight Edgar Berlanga.
We said this probably Christmas, before Christmas. Said his next fight is going to be Berlanga.
I'm not surprised by that. To be Mexican versus Puerto Rican.
I prefer that fight. I prefer that fight to Chris Eubank.
Oh, come off it, bro. Bro, if that fight ever happened, bro, Canelo should retire.
I had about 10 jokes written about both of them. If that was a fight, like, I was ready to cook both of them, bro. They're so lucky. Do you know what I'm saying? But
I think the whole boxing world, including Fat Joe, wants Berlanga to beat Canelo right now. It's funny because...
I don't know if that's true. Canelo's got a massive fan base, bro. He's got a big fan base.
That's true. That's true. I'm actually surprised, I'm actually surprised that Canelo's taking this fight.
Why?
Because I just thought to myself, when you look at where Canelo is as a fighter and the fights that he's had recently, an Edgar Berlanga fight, I mean, it does fall in line. He fought Munguia before, now he's fighting Berlanga. And obviously it's going to sell Puerto Rico versus Mexico. Yep. So that is what is going to be pushed. But
it's more of a risk than you were expecting.
I don't really think Berlanga's as much of a risk, but I don't think Berlanga's as much of a name as Canelo probably would have been looking for.
But he can't fight. Again, he's at that awkward stage. He needs to balance finding a name with someone he can beat. Name me 3 fighters that are bigger names than Berlanga. I know if you have to lift that mic up or not, but I don't know.
Should be calm still.
Yeah, we're gone. 3 fighters that are bigger names at that weight class than Berlanga. The obvious one's Benavides.
Benavides.
He's not going to fight.
I was going to get to that.
He's not going to fight.
Benavides has said he's not fighting Canelo anymore anyway. He's moving up to 75.
Cool. Fine. He's fine. So who else? Because the point I'm trying to make is that if you name me 3 fighters that are bigger names than Berlanga, they're all too much of a risk for Canelo to take at this point in his career.
Yeah, probably.
So that's why we've landed here. That was the process upon which we went through to know that we were going to land here.
I know, but I still felt like maybe because I'm underestimating how Berlanga's name is in America.
Yeah.
But I still see Berlanga as almost a miniature prospect. I don't really see him as a... Like with Munguia had won a world title at 54. He's actually he has good wins on his resume.
Yeah.
He's actually got good wins in his resume. Whereas
Berlanga's still proving himself.
Berlanga's still kind of... Yeah, like there's still a lot to prove. I mean, it could be one of those wins where you get late in your career and it ends up aging well. You know, like when Lennox beat Klitschko. That win aged so well. Yeah. It could be one of those type of wins, but in my opinion, this is just more of an indication of Canelo just really, really scraping the bottom of the rice pot.
And not, I mean, I feel like that comment's disrespectful to Berlanga.
No, bro.
I know what you mean.
Bro,
I think you should clarify.
Let's keep it real. Berlanga hasn't really been knocking on the door in terms of stellar performances.
Yeah.
The Berlanga is a guy who had 16 wins by knockout in his first round. After that, I mean, he started his career top and then he's almost fallen off by the wayside. With Munguia had the say, oh, well, I beat John Ryder better than you did. I knocked him out. You went the distance with him. Do you know what I'm saying? Munguia had a little bit of stock behind him. So did Plant. You know,
Plant had good stock behind him.
Charlo definitely did. Charlo become undisputed, even though it's 3 weight classes below. But he became undisputed. He had good wins. Yeah. I feel like Berlanga, I think you've literally reached for this.
Yeah. And you never fought your boy, Andrade.
Yeah, but that was never going to happen.
Yeah.
That was never going to happen.
There's too much food left on the table.
I actually think, and it brings us to the next point, I actually think there isn't as much food on the table as you think.
No, I'm saying by the time he retires, there's still too much food left on the table. For the legendary status that he holds in some people's view, for the pound for pound status that he holds in some people's view, he hasn't cleared out weight class. Maybe 160, but he hasn't cleared out.
But even 160, he didn't fight Andrade.
Right, so he hasn't cleared out weight class then.
Yeah,
do you know what I'm saying?
I mean, he fought a lot of guys at 54, and I give him credit for that. He lost a lot. He lost obviously to Floyd at 54, but no one could ever call him a duck for what he done at 54.
Yeah.
It's since he became Canelo.
Yeah.
And obviously it started with the whole Golovkin saga, and from there it just kind of just spiraled out of hand.
Yeah.
But I would say someone like Canelo Alvarez.
Yep.
I mean, look at what's happened with Benavides. Benavides said he's no longer chasing him. He's looking to chase Beterbiev and Bivol.
Yeah.
Which I give Benavides credit for that, but it just shows how bad boxing is, where a guy has to move up a weight class and fight a killer to get a big fight. I mean, we've seen this a few times. We've seen this a few times in boxing where guys have had to move up a weight class just to get a big fight. Rigondeaux done it. Andrade done it. I'm going to move up a weight class to a weight class. It's not probably...
Crawford's looking at doing it now.
Exactly.
He's looking at moving up 2 weight classes. 3?
To fight Canelo?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's if he beats Madrimov, which there's no guarantee that he does.
That'd be a good fight.
Next week. But we get to that next week. But yeah, man. Canelo's Canelo, bro. There's no excuse for what Canelo's doing. But Berlanga and Canelo, I'm not even going to hate on it. It's a good fight.
Yeah.
I think Canelo, though... Canelo does win that fight by a stoppage.
Yeah.
I actually think he stops Berlanga as well.
Yeah. His legs look like they're gone, but he can still punch.
Of course.
He's an elite puncher.
Ain't no Sugar Ray Robinson, bro. He ain't going to be dancing around no ring, bro. So Berlanga's going to be right there. He's going to try and put the Puerto Rican flag on his back and really take it over the line. But, bro, he's getting sunk on Cinco de Mayo, bro. I
think when you got back in like them Puerto Rican fighters do, a loss doesn't damage your stock as much.
Especially to Canelo.
Especially to Canelo. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you got a lot of fans that's going to ride with you.